Today, the skateboard is a common vehicle that doesn't surprise anyone. You can often meet risky young people in the streets striving to control the board and, despite numerous injuries, restlessly trying to make another stunt. It is amazing, but the skateboard culture emerged only some 50 years ago, and it immediately gained worldwide popularity amongst young people and extreme sportsmen. Let's find out more about the skateboard history. First of all, what makes it tick? The skateboard is a curved plywood board with suspensions bolted onto it, holding the roller wheels. A skateboarder needs to make it move and speed up. Depending on the suspension type, it is possible to do it in two ways. If the suspension is firmly fixed to the board, you can stand on the board and push off the ground with your foot. If the suspension is movable, you can speed up the skateboard by rocking and tilting the board in different directions toward the ground. A skateboard can be used not only as transportation, it is possible to perform various stunts on the skateboard, some of which require many years of practice and skateboarding skills. There is a huge risk of getting injured, but true daredevils aren't afraid of all of that. Nobody knows for sure who the first skateboard inventor was, but the history of skateboarding leads us to sunny California in the time between the 30s and 50s of the last century. Back then, surfers were looking for ways to kill time when there were no big ocean waves, so they decided to attach wheels to wooden boxes and use them to roll down hills. In the early 60s, surfboard manufacturers started selling their first skates. They looked like surfs and moved in a similar way. The thing is that when a surfer catches the wave, he tilts from one side to another to balance on the edge of the wave. Almost all skates those days had movable suspension, so they could speed up the same way as the surfers did. Skateboarding has gained popularity amongst youth and became a regular entertainment. But everything changed in the 70s. In 1976, Alan Gelfand did the first skateboard stunt. It was a jump without hands, or so-called Ollie. Since then, the skateboard has become known worldwide. Manufacturers started producing new skateboards of various shapes with firm suspension and polyurethane wheels, especially designed for stunts. There are also more eccentric skates, such as mini fingerboards, street boards with movable parts of the board, and flowboards with 14 wheels. Skates for the high-speed rides are called slaloms or longboards. In 2010, in California, several enthusiasts built the largest skateboard in the world, 12 times bigger than the usual one. It was 16 meters long and weighed 1,620 kilos. But despite its size, it was absolutely functional. In 2012, Canadian extreme skateboarder Mischo Erban set a world record, reaching a speed of 130 kilometers per hour on a skateboard. Skateboarding has influenced the arrival of new styles in music and fashion. It can often be seen in youth films and music videos. There are a series of computer games dedicated to skateboarding. There are many skateboard parks all over the world for skateboard riding and trick performing. Let's have a better look at some of the more popular stunts. The first trick is called Ollie. A skateboarder and his board get up in the air without the hand's assistance. This is a basic stunt and is used for jumps and obstacle surmounting or passing over unfriendly surfaces, such as grass or stairs. If while performing the ollie, a skateboarder starts to rotate the board, it would be another trick called the flip. You can catch the board while jumping. This stunt is called the grab. The surface for riding doesn't need to be exclusively flat. Stair railings and the corners of borders or parapets can be used too. Such a ride is called the slide or the grind. Sometimes, only 2 wheels are enough to ride a skateboard. The manual is the name of a stunt when a person is balancing on one of the wheel suspensions. If you stood on one leg or your hands balancing on the edge of the ramp, border, or railing, you would be performing the lip, the steel, or the stand stunts. The diversity of tricks has influenced the development of the international championships in skateboarding for adults and kids. We can't predict the future of the skateboard, but we can surely say that without it, the modern world would be more boring. Here we've heard another amazing story of a toy. Stay with us, and in the next episode, we will learn about a new toy which has changed the world.